of August and the 9th of August, 1945.
9th of August.
Okay, they have his girlfriend in tow, too, as a possible female accomplice, Mary Lou Denley.
Well, what I've been able to read from various sources that appear to be accurate, she's not in any way connected. She was as surprised that everybody else apparently did this unilaterally, so don't think there's anything there. At least they haven't come up with any link yet.
No, she's out of the country anyway.
Yeah, his brother also said the same thing. He was real shocked and surprised.
Well, something may have triggered him. You never know. He did sue one of the casinos. He had a lawsuit filed. I did dig that up, but that was 2015. I don't think that would enter into it. It shouldn't. But then when somebody is that sick mentally that they have real problems, psychopathic circumstances between their ears, then you just don't know what they're going to do. So they'll come up with some excuses, but it won't necessarily be the real reason for the provocation.
Sounds like you're talking about the guy in Smithville.
Well, could be anything. He's dead. We'll never learn the truth, but of course all the so-called professionals will have to come up with what they feel is a justifiable reason, and I'm sure that's going to be the case, but it'll take a while.
Yeah, he could be anything. Brain tumor, just something sticks him off, who knows.
That's exactly right, Dan. In fact, since you mentioned that, remember they had to do an autopsy on Charles Whitman, the one who got on the UT Tower in Austin and killed all those people way back, and they found a massive brain tumor that had obviously made some form of contribution to it. So you never really know.
It could be medical, could be, he could be on medication that's affected him. There's anything could happen. We'll find out, but it's going to take time.
Have they interviewed his girlfriend yet?
I think she's out of they've got her, but she's out of the country, so she's not connected to this, and maybe he told her he was going to do something like this, but that's probably all.
No, I'm looking for, if she was in the clear, whether she could give us some insight into the possibility that he had converted or something.
No, it may have been all this came about after she left the country, and that she wasn't aware of it.
They just said they recovered 12 weapons so far.
Yep, saw that.
She left, and he may have set it all up by himself, who knows.
I've been watching the Fox News. There's 2 windows out of the hotel that have been blown out, so I bet you there's more than one. Came by I've already tell.
Well, I wonder if those 2 windows are from the same suite. I don't think each apartment or each suite was just 1 window wide, so it may be 2 windows in that 1 suite he was in.
Here's a physical description of Mary Lou Danley: 4'11" and 111 pounds.
Okay.
What was the old shadow radio show that says no one knows what evil lurks in the heart of man? You never know what's going on in the head of these people. Morning, George.
Hello, Richard.
Man, this is something to wake up to. We just got up, came in there and turned on the radio and heard that stuff, and went in there and looked at the TV. I can't believe this is going on.
Yeah, it's a mess. The hospitals, I was reading the medical report, hospitals are completely and totally overwhelmed. They've asked for assistance from adjacent hospitals in other cities, and of course they're utilizing the care flights, but they've just got more people they can deal with.
I can imagine 400 plus people.
Oh, and all at one time? I mean, how do you deal with something like that? That's just hard to fathom.
And they can happen anywhere, not just Vegas. This can happen anywhere. And the next one, if he has a silencer, it would be hard to find out where they were coming from with all the music. You just see people dropping. You have no idea where it's coming from.
I heard that this guy was driving down the street in his pickup, and they pulled him over, wanted to borrow his pickup to haul the people to the hospital. Yeah, triage becomes a problem at a time like that. I was involved in a triage where about 40-some kids were involved in a school bus wreck, and it immediately overwhelmed our ER, and it backed up all the way into the rest of the hospital. We had kids laying on the floor in the hallway. It was a total mess. I can't imagine with 400 people. There's no level 1 trauma center that could handle anything like that all at once. My heart goes out to all those people, but you got to think of the doctors and nurses that they're calling in off duty, and there's, oh man, it's a mess.